Most people wake up every day already defeated. They grab their phone, drown in notifications, and let the world control their mind before they even leave the bed. But what if you could flip the script? What if you could wake up with the same mental power that guided emperors, warriors, and philosophers through chaos? Today, I'll show you the ancient Stoic secrets to level up your mind. And once you hear them, you'll never look at your mornings the same way again. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. Imagine waking up in a world that constantly tries to dictate how you should think, feel, and act. News headlines, endless notifications, social media comparisons, external pressures. It feels like we're drowning in noise, always reacting, rarely in control. But what if you could rise above all of that? What if you could possess the power to remain calm, strong, and unshaken no matter what storms rage around you? That's not just powerful, it's revolutionary, and it's exactly what the Stoics discovered centuries ago. The Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, were not just philosophers. They were warriors of the mind. They faced wars, exile, loss, and chaos, yet they found peace within themselves. They uncovered timeless secrets that can transform anyone into a resilient, disciplined, and purposeful human being. This video is not a history lesson. It's about you today. It's about how to apply ancient Stoic wisdom to level up your mind, to elevate your mental strength, clarity, and serenity in the modern world. The mind is a battlefield. On one side, impulses, fear, anger, anxiety, distractions. On the other, reason, discipline, clarity. The Stoics believed true freedom is not doing whatever you want, but not being enslaved by your emotions. Marcus Aurelius, ruling an empire in the midst of war and plague, wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The Stoic secret is simple yet profound. Train your mind to respond, not react. When you master your thoughts, external chaos loses its grip. Secret number 1. Morning discipline. The Stoics believed the way you start your day sets the tone for your life. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, at dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, "I must go to work." As a human being. Practical steps. Wake with purpose by setting a consistent time to rise. Practice Stoic journaling by writing 3 reflections: what you can control, what you cannot, and how you choose to act. And meditate briefly with 5 minutes of deep breathing to align body and mind. Morning discipline is not about rigidity. It's about creating a sacred space of clarity before the world begins to pull you in every direction. Imagine the difference between starting your day with chaos versus starting with calm. One path leads to distraction, the other to mastery. Think of Marcus Aurelius waking before dawn, preparing himself mentally to face the burdens of ruling Rome. If an emperor needed discipline to survive the chaos, how much more do we? Seneca once wrote that the morning is the most important time to claim your mind before the world steals it. He compared it to a general preparing his army before battle. Your morning is your battlefield. Win it, and the rest of the day follows. Secret number 2. Emotional resilience. Life is full of pain, loss, and unexpected challenges. The Stoics had 2 powerful tools. Memento Mori. Remember that life is finite. This isn't morbid. It's liberating. It reminds us to focus on what truly matters. Negative visualization. Imagine potential hardships before they happen. Not to dwell in fear, but to prepare emotionally. When you practice these, setbacks don't crush you. You've already rehearsed resilience. Think of Seneca, exiled from Rome, writing letters about how fortune can take everything from us except our ability to endure. Emotional resilience is not about ignoring pain, but about transforming it into strength. Imagine facing a job loss, a breakup, or a health scare. Instead of collapsing, you remind yourself, I trained for this, I expected challenges, I am ready. Epictetus, born a slave, endured beatings and humiliation, yet he taught that no one can harm your mind unless you allow them. His life was proof that resilience is not about circumstances, but about perspective. If a man in chains could find freedom in his thoughts, so can you. Secret number 3, self-mastery. Self-mastery is the cornerstone of Stoicism. Epictetus declared, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Small acts of discipline build great strength. Place your alarm across the room, make your bed every morning, resist checking your phone in the first hour of the day. These may seem trivial, but they are votes for the person you want to become. Each small victory shapes your character and strengthens your mind. Imagine yourself as a sculptor, carving your own character one small action at a time. The Stoics believed that virtue is built not in grand gestures, but in daily discipline. Self-mastery is choosing long-term growth over short-term comfort. Think of the Roman soldier who trained every day, not for glory, but for readiness. Discipline is preparation. Self-mastery is the art of becoming unshakable. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily that indulgence weakens the soul, while discipline strengthens it. Every choice you make is a step toward freedom or slavery. Choose mastery. Secret number 4, purpose and Ikigai. The Stoics taught that life should be lived with intention, aligned with nature and duty. This connects beautifully with the Japanese concept of Ikigai, your reason for being. Ask yourself, what do I love? What am I good at? What does the world need? What can I be paid for? When these intersect, mornings stop being a burden. They become opportunities to live with passion and contribution. Marcus Aurelius believed every day was a chance to fulfill your role with integrity. Ikigai is the modern language for that timeless truth. Imagine waking up not with dread, but with excitement, because your life is aligned with your deeper purpose. Seneca wrote that life is long if you know how to use it. Purpose is what stretches time, turning ordinary days into extraordinary opportunities. Without purpose, mornings feel heavy. With purpose, mornings feel like a gift. Ikigai is not just a concept, it is fuel. It is the fire that makes discipline effortless. Secret number 5, gratitude and reflection. Gratitude was central to Stoic practice. Seneca wrote, "Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart." Practical habits, night journaling. Write 3 things you're grateful for each evening, and daily reflection. Ask yourself, did I act according to my values today? Gratitude shifts focus from scarcity to abundance. It transforms fleeting happiness into lasting peace. Imagine ending your day not with stress, but with gratitude. That mindset carries into the next morning, fueling resilience and joy. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it is a discipline. It is choosing to see abundance where others see lack. The Stoics believed that gratitude was a weapon against envy and dissatisfaction. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself to be thankful for the people around him, even those who were difficult, because they gave him the chance to practice patience and virtue. Gratitude is the lens that turns obstacles into opportunities. You now hold the ancient Stoic secrets to level up your mind: morning discipline, emotional resilience, self-mastery, purpose and Ikigai, gratitude and reflection. These are not just habits, they are mental weapons, shields against chaos, tools to build a life of strength, serenity and meaning. Remember, you cannot control the external world, but you can control your mind. And when you master your mind, you master your life. If this video inspired you, like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Together, we can build a community of strong, resilient, Stoic minds.